Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us today at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and as usual with me is Allie.
Hello.
So, today we have another subscriber request, and this thanks to Himali Ikanayaki for requesting this one, who saw this globe in episode 81. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this one today. So what we have here today is I'd say this is probably about a 3-inch globe, maybe 2.5. It's a small globe. It has a clam inside with some fiber optics coming out of it, and there are a couple of dolphins at the top of the clam up there. More dolphins for the collection here.
Yeah.
And the base has more dolphins on it down here in the very front, and it has what looked like shells and maybe a coral. What else do we have here? Yeah, more coral. So just a bunch of coral underwater.
There's a couple little fish down
I think there's a starfish there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, starfish.
Okay. And so basically this thing, there's no water, completely empty. The stopper has been pulled in, and we tested out the fiber optic wires on this. We bought a set of these watch batteries. It takes 3 of these watch batteries, which are not cheap, by the way.
Right.
And we put it in there and tested it, and it does work. We took the batteries out so that they wouldn't drain. We'll put those back in at the end when we're done, and hopefully it works.
I'm thrilled that the fiber optics work.
Yes,
so.
it did work, and it does look nice.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see how it looks. Okay, so join us as we fix this.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get this fixed. All right, so this size globe is normally a solid base globe. However, this one is not, because it has the battery compartment for the fiber optic, whatever devices in there lighting up those fiber optics. So we won't be able to use hot water as you've seen us do in the past because of that. So we're going to have to heat up the base with a dryer. Now I'm thinking we're going to try to just take the globe off of the base first, because there's obviously wires going from this compartment through the stopper and into the fiber optic, and I have a feeling that the reason this is empty of water is because that connection, the wires are going through the stopper, so it's probably not 100% watertight. So we'll take this off first. This may come off in the process. It's probably hot glued in, but then we'll see what's inside once we get this all taken apart. Alright, so this is what we have here. Okay. The glue, hold on.
Yeah, it's got the
glue.
wire.
The glue does not want to let go here. Okay, so good. Can you, oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Nope, no problem. This bulb goes into the bottom of the stopper. So yeah, good. So we're good here.
That's good. That makes it easy to...
Yes, exactly. So let me get this out of the way.
Excellent.
All right, so the battery compartment, we've got the wire here. Looks like they've got a resistor in there, and then this bulb. Once we get done, all we need to do is just stick that bulb back into this, which is the bottom of the fiber optic wires.
It looks like they put a dab of glue.
They put a little dab of glue to hold it in, which came off, but yeah, should be fine. All right.
All right, excellent.
So we'll set this aside for now.
Okay.
That we don't need to do anything to this bottom piece, so it's just all, once we put the batteries in, it'll be fine. All right, so let's get this out of here. Let me see if I can get this out with my hands. No, I cannot. It looks like it's stuck in there, so let me try the needle nose pliers here. That stopper gave us a bit of a hard time, but it fell back into the globe and we wrestled it back out. Okay, let's see here. Oh man, this stopper is like... Careful. I'm gonna have to cut that out. All right, so this stopper is I guess it's still in good shape. It's a little feels like, but no, I think we're good. Okay, so Here's the fiber optics, and everything looks good here. And we're just going to go ahead and rinse this off. We got some glitter on here, make sure all this stuff that's stuck on it is cleaned up. And then of course what's left in this globe here, we'll clean all that up and we'll be right back. Okay, this is all cleaned up. We used a mild dish detergent and water to clean up the globe. There was some glitter stuck in it. It was dried there. We soaked it and it all came out. Same for the figurine. Used a soft bristle brush, soap and water, dish soap, and there's some glitter stuck to the bottom here on the stopper, which isn't coming off easily, and doesn't matter if it stays there because you're not going to be able to see it, especially once the new glitter's in there. So we got as much as we could off of without doing any damage to the figurine. And then Allie got the excess glue out of the base here. So now we're ready to put this back together. So we're going to go ahead and start by putting some water in here. Allie, could you hold that, please? Thank you. All right, so this is a 3-inch globe. It holds a cup and a half of water. We're going to go ahead and fill it close to the top, but not to the top. And this water that we're using is our snow globe water that is basically filtered water with alcohol in it. We put about a tablespoon of alcohol per gallon to inhibit algae or bacteria or anything. Okay, so this being a 1.5-inch globe, as I said, it holds a cup and a half, excuse me, not a 1.5-inch globe. This is a 3-inch globe that holds 1.5 cups of water. If you've seen our previous videos, you know we use the clear glue in the globe to slow down the fall of the glitter. There's a link in our description to a video where we compare the different things that you can put in here. Clear glue is what we use, normally at a rate of 1 tablespoon per cup of water. This being a cup and a half, we would use 1.5 tablespoons, but Allie wants me to put triple that.
Yes, I do. 3.
She wants me to put 3 times that. So 3 times that would be 4.5 tablespoons. So we're just going to round it up to 5 tablespoons.
Might as well.
Right, so we're going to put 5 tablespoons of glue in this and see what happens. Okay, hold that. And here we go. Okay, that's about 5 tablespoons of glue. Let's see what...
That added so much, like it took like so much of a gap out.
It took up the space in the globe, yeah.
It really
So let's okay. So we're going to stir this up, and of course this is going to be cloudy at first, and then once it dissolves fully in the water, it'll be clear. And then Allie's going to add her glitter. There we go. Water's clear. Okay, so go ahead.
This is jumbo glitter.
Jumbo glitter?
It doesn't measure the same.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
eyeball it. You're gonna take the
And so what are we using here? We're using
this is a jumbo
glitter. That's all it says from Creatology.
Don't know what color it is.
It doesn't say what color it is. I guess you just got to look at it. It doesn't really say. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so anyway, that's what's being used.
Yeah.
So,
but it looked like it the colors looked very aquatic to me.
Yeah, it has like an aquamarine color to it.
Exactly. And
all right.
So.
Oh, that looks good.
How does that amount look?
What do you think?
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
All right. So hold that.
Okay.
We're going to wet the stopper here. Hopefully it doesn't give us any issues going into the globe like it did coming out. And since the globe is out of the stopper, it'll be pretty easy to get this in there. And let's see, maybe I can do it without getting an air bubble. Let's find out here. Let's tilt it over here and see what happens. I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Oh.
Hold on a second. I might have something here. Maybe, possibly.
We've never seen this with water, folks.
One time we've seen it. Okay, there we go.
With water? No, the globe. We've never seen this globe with water.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant getting rid of the air bubble.
No, we've never seen this globe with water.
Right, no, this will be the first time. Wow.
Oh, that looks neat.
Okay. All right, so we do have an air bubble. I didn't get the air bubble out, so we're going to go ahead and put this underwater and get the air bubble out of there. We'll show you how that works here in just a second, so we'll be right back. In the past, you've probably seen us use this syringe right here to get that air bubble out. If you don't have a syringe, or even if you have just happen to have a small globe, either the globe is out of the base, or if it's a globe with a smaller base, medium-sized base, you can still use this method. What we're going to do is we're going to, Allie's going to hold this globe here like that. And I'm going to grab a hold of the stopper here. And I'm going to pull back a little bit, and I'm going to get that screwdriver into the globe, making sure that stopper doesn't move on me. So now I have a space here for the air to escape. I'm going to lower this globe into the water here. And then once the entire globe is underwater, I'll bring that bubble up to where I have the screwdriver and just release the entire thing until there's no air bubble left. Looks like I got it all right. Okay, let me go ahead and get that screwdriver out of there without pulling the stopper out. And it looks like
good.
No air bubble. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dry this off and put it back on the base.
All right.
Okay. Okay, we've dried this all off, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put a bead of glue around this globe and stopper here. Hopefully keep it from leaking again. We're going to let that dry, then attach the bulb to the bottom of the fiber optic wires, and then put that back together. So we'll start out with this here. Okay, here we go. All right, so we've got the stopper and the globe sealed. We'll see if, not sure how watertight this connection is right here, because there is a hole right in the center of the stopper, which is how this light gets over to the fiber optics. So as long as it's a watertight seal, hopefully this glue around it will help. So we're gonna let that glue cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna install the light and see how that works and install it onto the base. We'll grab that. Do a little test here before I put it back. Hallie, can you hold this base, please?
Maybe.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put the bulb in there real quick and make sure this is still working before we put it together. Okay, can you turn it on?
I suppose.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
It works.
All right, so go ahead and turn that off. And we're gonna go ahead and put that bulb in that center piece in the stopper there. And then there's a piece of glue already there. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a drop of glue to hold that together. The final step here is I'm going to put glue around the edge, inner edge of the base, and then Allie's going to drop that in there, make sure it's lined up. She'll have a few seconds to kind of work with it, and then we should be done with it. Okay, so here we go, right around the edge.
Well, that looks pretty good, actually.
Okay, straight all in.
It looks like sponge.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, she's in there. We'll go take a look.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, there it is, all finished. This is the first time we've seen it with water, so it looks very interesting now because the water gives it a whole different appearance, and also the fact that it has the figurine is now level. It looks much better, and the new glitter that Allie put in there, that jumbo glitter, looks pretty good. Allie, you want to shake it up and let's see it?
Sure.
All right, there it goes.
Just turn the fiber optic on.
Okay, let's turn that on and see what that looks like, as that works now. And, all right, there it goes. It looks like a disco.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, the dolphins are swimming through the top fiber optic wires there, and it flashes, changes colors. Very, I mean, the circuit that's in there with the battery is tiny, but it's a very small circuit, and it's doing all of this. So it's just amazing how they've miniaturized things. Anyways, there it is, your fiber optic dolphins all fixed up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and hopefully you join us for the next one. Until then, if you like this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing, and we have some links coming up to some of our other videos, and we hope to see you on the next one. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.